Big Al carving out outstanding position that helps him get to the ball before anybody else.
Hayward outside. Will it go? And they get it back. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. From deep three-point range, and it's Brown missing. Hornets shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Outside, Ball. Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass.
Williams.
And that's now 10 points for Williams.
LaMelo Ball.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Brown the pass to Tatum. From past the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Ball from long range.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And he needs to keep hitting from downtown, but Williams knows he has to make this on a consistent basis.
Here's Washington, and he uses the glass on the layup. Washington's got 8 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Inside. Here's Brown. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
From Robert
31 points for Jaylen Brown. Ball kicks to Washington. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
31.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brown outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 14 points now in the second half.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
First team foul.
Smith finds Martin. Back to Smith. Takes the 3. And it's Martin missing. The Celtics shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Smith against Tatum. And again for
been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Where to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Trains the 3-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running are designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Smith finds Martin. Here's Richards. And he drops it in from the low post.
Assist goes
Here's
to
White.
Cody Martin.
Pass to Pritchard. Fires the three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Richard.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Hauser misses. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. Booknight, no good. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. The three. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's hitting everything from deep. Just flat out torching this defense.
Got a piece of it. Here's Hauser, covered by Smith. Out to Gallinari. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point. Range. Gallinari's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Martin. Here's Thor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
White looking around. Off target from outside. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And that one, good.
Yeah, Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Here's Pritchard.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fires for 3. Sinks the triple.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Bounce pass Smith. Down low. Here's Thor. Sweet little floater.
Perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Outside, White. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the court, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
It's good from long range.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And it's good, 2 points.
The assist.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? He could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Hauser